Hey guys, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric. I got a special package in the mail today, and this is from Cartridge Arcade. Let's go ahead and see what it is. It's always nice to find special mail that you're excited to find out what it is, and this should be something great. I already have a feeling. So of course, it feels like a game. It says, "Thank you, Will." So it's Cartridge Arcade out of Pittsburgh, PA. CartridgeArcade.com. Let's see what they had sent me. Holy shit, it's a reproduction cart of Super Mario Adventure on the NES. Look at that. That is a nice looking label. I'm going to go ahead and check this game out. So thanks a lot, guys, from Cartridge Arcade. I appreciate that. So yeah, that is awesome. I really, really appreciate that. I will be doing a gameplay video of this. Alright, also as added bonus, I got a good grip of Super Nintendo games from a friend of mine, Edwin Ocasio. If you've seen the channel, you've seen in the past, we've done some gameplay videos, whatever. He actually had some games that he was wanting to get rid of, and I bought them for him for about 40 bucks total. Super Nintendo games, my Super Nintendo collection is not really that big, so I have all sorts of stuff that I need to get. The first one is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. I actually remember playing this a little bit back in the day when it first came out. I think you could play as Psylocke and Wolverine. I'm not familiar, I just remember it was kind of cool back in the day. Another one is Bubsy. Now, this game is pretty infamous. If you haven't played it, it's one of those, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog clones that were prevalent. I don't even know the fucking word. They were everywhere in the 90s. Everybody wanted a mascot. Next one's Tom and Jerry. I've never played this game, but I'm a big fan of the original Tom and Jerry cartoons. I also got Super Star Wars. If you haven't played any of the Star Wars games, they are infamous for the for their difficulty. I think I had a Game Genie, every single one of those as a kid. But they're pretty classic. They also were recently re-released on the PS4. I also got Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo. So yeah, and I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I got Return of the Jedi. So I got the entire Star Wars Super Nintendo trilogy here. Great set of games. They were made by I think THQ did the third one. The first two were JVC and LucasArts. THQ did the third one. Very, very good Super Nintendo games. I highly recommend them. Next one, Toy Story. I remember when this came out, I played the Sega Genesis version a lot. I didn't have the Super Nintendo version, but I remember having a little bit of fun with the Toy Story game. Another Looney Tunes based game, Roadrunner, Death Valley Rally. Super Soccer. I remember I enjoyed this one a lot. I think it was an early launch title on the Super Nintendo. Animaniacs. I've never played this game, but I really loved the cartoon growing up, and I didn't know there was an Animaniacs game. I think Chuckles, you guys remember Chuckles from the channel, he did a review of it, or he showed gameplay of it or something. But I know that it is a pretty hard game. Got super bases loaded. I love the bases loaded series on the NES. So you gotta love those. WrestleMania, the arcade game. This one I love. I remember playing actually in the arcades. It has like Doink the Clown, Yokozuna, Lex Luger, and it has those over-the-top moves where you hit like people with like tombstones, and it was very Mortal Kombat-esque, and I thought it was awesome back in the day. Riddick Bowe, I don't even know. Boxing. I'm not a big boxing guy, so I couldn't tell you who he is. Might and Magic 3, Isles of Terra. I've never played Might and Magic 1 and 2, but I have part 3 now. So I guess it's an RPG. Couldn't tell you. Hook. I actually enjoy this version of Hook a lot more than the NES version. I think it's a very underrated Super Nintendo title. It's one of the better movie license games out there, in my opinion. A couple of Disney games right here. Timon and Pumbaa. I have never played this, but Timon and Pumbaa is awesome. And then I got Lion King. So these are two Lion King related games right here. Timon and Pumbaa and the Lion King. And then I also have Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade Revenge. I think I played this one a little bit when I was in elementary school. I can't remember off the top of my head. Goof Troop. This one seems like a good multiplayer puzzler type of overhead game. I've never played it. I know Game Grumps have like a very good series about it back in the day. That was a fan favorites with lots of silly stuff that John Tron was saying. Pinocchio, another one I have not played, but I think for the most part, a lot of the Disney games on the Super Nintendo you cannot go wrong with. And then Bram Stoker's Dracula. I have that on the NES. I have not played the Super Nintendo one. So yeah, overall I got good haul of Super Nintendo games, and then a pretty badass NES reproduction cart from Cartridge Arcade. So yeah, guys, thank you a lot for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe. This is a new channel. This is the second channel. Subscribe to it for more updates and everything. Peace out.